Hey, so what's up guys, this is Zyjox in another video of the Minecraft world. In this video I want to build a mega base. Now, I know it might be a little early to build a mega base, but I don't know, I just feel like doing it. Because this base is very cool and we just built it like 2 episodes ago. It was the last thing we did on the first episode. But it's pretty good, but the issue is it's kind of small because I'm already like filling up the chests and there's no room for anything really. I guess there's the second floor. I don't know, I feel like a mega base that would be cool. So, what I've thought of is I want to build like a massive pyramid made out of like prismarine blocks and like deep slate and stuff. It's still just an idea, I've not got any schematics or anything. But I think it would be pretty cool to have like a massive, like maybe 200 by 200 blocks pyramid here that just will be here on the ocean. I think it will be pretty cool. Hopefully it should be bigger than the ancient monument, but this ancient monument will help us build a prismarine farm. But yeah, I think like if we have like a massive pyramid here that's maybe surrounded like by circles and stuff. I don't know, I think like we can build something really cool. I like the combination of black and blue. So yeah, I think that's what we want to do. But in order to build that, we're gonna have to build a prismarine farm, piglin bartering system, a lot of other stuff. But I think it will be really cool. So yeah, without further ado, let's get right to it. The first thing I would like to do is build a bartering farm. To take all our gold and turn it into a lot of different items. So that's what we're gonna do first. We're gonna get the materials and then we're gonna build it. Okay, so the design we're going to be using is the one by Logical Geek Boy, which will require a lot of items, but it's because mainly it's a lot of storage room because it produces like 16 different items where you're gonna want to have a storage system for each one of them. But it's definitely gonna be worth it once we have it because it's gonna produce so many items. That will be helpful not only for this farm, for this like build, it's also going to be helpful for a lot of other stuff. So yeah, let's just get that. We're going to need wood and we're also going to want to get some shulker block. Okay, so first let's craft some chests. We're going to need 6 stacks and 4, right? That's 6 stacks? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and a half, okay. Okay, so while flying from the base to the direction of the ice biome, I found a village. So we're gonna take the wheat from here. We're gonna take as much as we can because we might want to get more target blocks in the future. I do not know, but just in case, I'm gonna take all the ones I can find. Okay, so this isn't what I thought it would be, but we did find a place with a lot of ice. And considering we only need 31 blue or packed ice, we definitely have that here because these are all packed ice. So I'm just gonna get as many as I can because we might need more in the future. Okay, so I got all the redstone I needed. I also got a bunch of cobbled deep slate, some toughened stuff. I also got some diamonds and lapis, but most importantly we got the redstone, which means now we can get the rest of the materials we needed and get started. Okay, so I believe the farm is now working. I've loaded it up with all the gold I had from the gold farm. I've set up all the filters, so I needed to use some of the gold first. Supposed to be everything loaded up in the correct places. So there are first 4 chests with blackstone, another 4 chests with gravel, another 3 chests with arrows, another 3 chests with quartz, then another, I think, 2 or 3 chests with iron nuggets, then another 2 chests with pearls, another 2 chests with bricks, another 2 chests with soul sand, another chest with fire charges, 1 with string, 1 with crown obsidian, 1 with obsidian, 1 with leather, and then 1, 2, 3, and 4 with random stuff. So yeah, now this should be producing us, taking all the gold, giving it to all the piglins. I don't think there's the right amount of piglins because I didn't do it the way he recommended it, of bringing them with the minecart, because I thought that would be way too slow. So I just aggroed all of them. Like I got all of them to be angry at me and then chase me. However, because I did that, they might have shot each other, but there should be more than enough there to handle all the gold. So I'm not worried. But yeah, I'm just gonna be here, let them all. They already took all the gold, it seems like. They're gonna take all of this gold now, and then we're gonna see how much stuff we got. So it shouldn't be too long actually. Like this farm swallows gold really fast. Like I just put it like a shulker box, over a shulker box of gold ingots, and just shoot through the whole thing like it's nothing. You might have to put it more in the future, but that's not an issue. I love the gold farm. Okay, I believe it's now going to be the last bit of gold. Because there might have been... Oh, actually there's a bit of gold in the dispenser still. Anyway, let's just see how much we got. We got like a bunch of blackstone. We got a bunch of gravel. I believe we got some quartz. The most important thing the reason I built it for today was the blackstone, which is good. We are getting like a decent bit of it. We got like maybe 2 rows, maybe a row and a half, which is really good. I'm going to AFK more in the gold farm, get the gold here, then load it up with more gold, but it's honestly not that bad. This is quite a lot of blackstone. Okay, so I did like a good, I don't even know how long. I left it overnight and then I had to go somewhere today, but it did disconnect sometime in the middle. But I did a really long FK session, as you can see from my XP. We also got a ton of gold blocks, which is awesome. We're not gonna need all of them now, but it is really good to have it for like beacons, and maybe if we need to do more bartering with the piglins. Yeah, now I would like to build the next farm, for which is the Guardian farm. I'm using the tutorial from UForced. Now, I think it's an ENX04 design, just because most farms are ENX04 designs, but I don't think he said that it was an ENX04 design. Anyways, we're gonna need a bunch of soul sand, so let's go ahead and find that. I gotta put name tags on the item frames on this one day. Okay, we need like a row of soul sand. We need 48 obsidian, and the rest of the stuff are relatively simple to get. Okay, so I'm in the middle of AFK the Guardian form. It's still not going to show how much we got because I don't know yet, but I want to keep AFKing. But we are at day 300, as you can see, day 300, which I think is pretty cool. It's a big milestone, I'm gonna be honest. That's like what, each 100, like 100 hours, right? Day 300 is about 100 hours, I'm pretty sure, right? Like, that's crazy. 100 hours in this world. We already got a bunch of farms, a base, we got to the end, we've got a bunch of more farms in the nether, and we're now AFKing another farm, working towards starting to build a mega base. I think that's pretty good progression, and I just want to show the day 300 counter, because I actually got this time. I did not show 100 or 200, I don't think, but 300 I do have. Okay, so it's definitely not been an hour, but it's been about 20 minutes, and I just really want to check how much we got. So I'm going to check how much we got, and then we're going to time it by 3 to see how much we will get in an hour. But I'm really excited to see how well this farm works. Okay, that's actually really good, right? I feel like for a 20-minute session, and I'm assuming the other side is about the same. Yeah, each one of them basically have like 2 rows of items. And that's 20 minutes, meaning like in an hour it would about fill up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 10 double chests in an hour of like prismarine, shard, crystals, rock cod, and ink sac. And the ink sac is like only a slot at most, and not even in everyone. It's honestly like crazy. Also, I'm pretty sure this will give us more than enough ink sac than we need for general, because I'm going to build something else for black dye. So this is honestly like crazy good farm. Okay, we're gonna need a lot more than this though, so I'm gonna add more storage and then I'm gonna AFK for a while. But this is honestly an amazing farm. Okay, so it's definitely been a while, probably like a day and a half of AFKing, but we should have all the prismarine and all the variants we need. I got like 25 plus almost 26 shulker boxes of prismarine, plus a shulker box of dark prismarine, a shulker box of prismarine bricks, and a shulker box of sea lanterns. On top of that, we also got like 5 and something shulker boxes of ink sac, so I doubt we're gonna run out in the near future. Yeah, I think that's all we need in terms of prismarine. If we need more, we can AFK for more, but I don't think we do, because that is significantly over 40,000 prismarine, plus a couple more shulker boxes of the other stuff, so I don't think we're gonna need more. However, I do want to get a lot of deep slate, and because deep slate is already not insta-mined, I would like to get like a significant fast as tools as we can. So I would like to first of all get ourselves a Silk Touch efficiency 5 diamond pickaxe, and then upgrade everything to netherite, and then I would also like to get a haze beacon. Luckily the beacon we already got set up because we got the gold to power it, and we got the wither skeleton farm with a bunch of heads already there. But for the netherite, we're gonna need to go into one of these shulker boxes. I don't remember which one. Here, that is. I did not need all of them. And then we need to duplicate some of them. I think we need a netherrack. Okay, that's gonna be expensive. We wanna have, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So we're gonna wanna have 12 of them. Okay, we are basically out of diamonds. Luckily we're gonna mine a lot of deep slate, so we're gonna have more diamonds. We have enough netherite templates though now, so if I'm not wrong, all we gotta do now is just go and get some TNT and go mine for some netherite. So luckily I got quite a lot of gunpowder in these shulker boxes, so we're gonna go and have to get some sand, and then we're gonna craft a bunch of TNT and go mining for ancient debris in the nether, so we can have the best tools we can. But first of all, I would also like to craft diamond pickaxe. We are running really low on diamonds, but that's fine. A diamond pickaxe, and I would like to enchant it. Luckily we got a lot of levels. We don't got a ton of lapis. Great, that's a silk touch, the first try. Silk touch efficiency 4. So we can either take a lot of books and try and get unbreaking 3, and then we already got unbreaking 3 efficiency 4, or we can get another diamond pickaxe and try and roll it there, meaning it will be a higher chance for those, but we are gonna have to run out of diamonds. But you know what, let's just do that. Why not? It's cooler if we're gonna spend every last diamond, I think. So let's see, we're gonna want efficiency 4, and breaking 3. Okay, that's actually perfect. I don't know what are the odds of having that like that, but great. We're gonna want to mix them together. So we have efficiency 5 and breaking 3. Okay, that's also just crazy stuff happening here. We're gonna have to craft another anvil. Anyways, we're gonna need to take one of our mending books and combine that as well. And that's our new Silk Touch pickaxe. So now we have a diamond Silk Touch and a diamond Fortune 3, both efficiency 5. So yeah, now we're just gonna go get some sand, craft some TNT, and get all the netherite we need for crafting full netherite armor and tools. Okay, so I now got the shulker boxes of sand. We're gonna craft them all into TNT, and then we're gonna go mining for some netherite. Okay, so I got in total like a bit over a row, which hopefully should be enough of TNT to get all the netherite we need. We need about, I believe, 44 netherite scrap, so like 44 ancient debris. We did have a little bit of sand left over, but we don't have any more gunpowder. So yeah, I'm gonna take this. We're gonna take a flint and steel, and then we're gonna go to the nether and start blowing up some netherrack in exchange for TNT. Okay, so I recorded a clip of me getting back and showing you the netherite in the tunnels, but I forgot to unmute the mic and the game sound, it was completely muted. Anyways, we got 49 ancient debris, which is pretty good. Okay, anyways, we're gonna want to smelt the netherite, then we're gonna have to get the gold to craft the ancient debris, the netherite scrap, sorry, into netherite ingots, and then we're gonna have to upgrade everything. Yeah, that's pretty much what we're gonna do. I'm gonna do this, wait for it all to be loaded up. The super smelter is honestly really good for, especially for the small stuff. Like, it's not as good for the big amounts, because then I have to turn it off every time the minecarts run out. But for the small amount, I think it's already fully loaded up all of the netherite. We already have 16 in, and yeah, you can see they keep just pouring in really quickly. Yeah, we can actually just watch this happening. It's honestly just insanely fast compared to our normal furnace. It's almost always just loading in more netherite, which is really good. And we have 49 now. Okay, that was exactly perfect timing. Anyways, we're gonna wanna repair our tools real quick, and we're also gonna wanna grab some gold from the gold farm. So both our stuff we're gonna wanna do there. So that's where I'm going now. Okay, so we're at the gold farm. Now we're just gonna wanna repair our, that's a weird thing, but if I mute it and then I unmute it, it's getting fixed. We are going to, oh no, they are still angry at us. Good, that's exactly what I wanted to happen. Oh yeah, now we're repairing both of our tools. It shouldn't be too long. Don't like having non-fixed tools. I can also pretend like it's useful because we're gonna mine a bunch of deep slate, but I'm probably not gonna risk breaking the diamond pickaxes, but whatever. Anyways, we got it fixed up. We're gonna take the gold. So we do have quite a lot of it. I stayed overnight. It had like a 24-hour session. Let's just take let's just take all the gold because I want to set up a beacon later. So we're gonna want to do it anyways. We got 12 netherite ingots, which is enough for 12 different items. So cool. Actually, I would like to put that back in there. But yeah, we're gonna want to have that happening. I also wanted to take some wither skeleton head from the nether, from the wither skeleton farm, and also some obsidian from the piglin farm, like from the bartering system, whatever you want to call it. I guess we can just take exactly enough for the wither. So let's say, I think that's exactly enough for, like, I think this divides by 3. Yeah, that's 75. That's enough for 25 beacons. Like, I'm not gonna use 25. The most you can use is 6, and we only need haste, maybe speed, but I don't think that's really gonna help. We don't have enough obsidian. Luckily, there's this cool trick where if we take like 3 stacks of gold, 2.5 stacks of gold blocks, then we fly up here, convert it all into gold ingots, dump it here, and then just wait for a little. It's gonna craft us more than enough items, including a lot of obsidian. And then just send all them all there. I'm gonna wait here for a little because the reason we need obsidian is for beacons. You need, I think, 3 obsidian, 5 glass, and nether stars. So we're gonna do that. It shouldn't take too long. As you can see, it's already like a bunch of stacks are out. Now it is just 3 hopper speed, so not really through that much, but it's still going like out pretty quickly, throwing out a lot of them. But yeah, as you can see, if we go here, we should already have quite a bit of obsidian. Yeah, it's already 38. Also got a lot of other stuff, which is nice, I guess. Like if we ever need more blackstone, which we probably will need some blackstone for the build. I'm still not sure if I want blackstone or deep slate or like a mix of the two. But yeah, anyways, we're gonna continue AFKing here for a little. By a little, I mean until this all runs out. Okay, so it's done. It ate all the gold. We still have some more gold. It's just that it's finished the one I gave it. We didn't need that much, to be honest. We only need a stack and 11 on the dot. Cool. Anyways, let's go back to the nether portal. We're now gonna convert everything into netherite. And then we're also... Oh, actually, I do have a use for the second netherite. Because I need another sword that doesn't have fire aspect on it. So, I guess we did find a use for this after all. This isn't a great sword either because it's sharpness 4 and looting 2. And it's already at the max anvil uses, but it's a pretty good sword. I'm gonna use it in netherite form. Worst case scenario, I go and mine for more ancient debris. It honestly wasn't that bad. Like, I mean, I still have a lot more gunpowder in the gunpowder form, and I can AFK for longer if I really need to. So it's really not the end of the world. Yeah, we need to grab the smithing table. Still don't need another rack. Okay, I believe though, we are going to need more diamonds because I don't think I have a diamond chestplate. Or maybe we do actually. Who knows? We do actually, okay. Let's just enchant it up real quick because I don't like protection 3 and breaking 3. I want it to be protection 4. Same about the mending. These are actually pretty good. So let's start with the pickaxes because they are the best ones. Oh, we're also gonna need this. Let's start with the pickaxes because I feel like they are the most important ones. So the fortune 3, efficiency 5, and breaking 3 mending pickaxe. That's the god pickaxe, I feel like. Unless I'm forgetting something, but that's our first netherite tools. We got both netherite pickaxes. Now let's do the armor for the achievement. Cover me in debris. Next, I would like to get the netherite hoe. I'll get a better one eventually, but that's also an achievement. Serious dedication. And the rest don't give you anything, but they're still pretty cool. And yeah, that's all we needed to do. I don't really need anything else, I don't think. I'm going to put on the armor now. That we are going to want to now go ahead and kill some withers. Okay, and that has been 25 withers, 25 bacon. Bam, we got it. Okay, so now we got 25 beacons. I'm also able to get out a lot of gold. I think we only need, like, let's see how much we need for a full beacon. 164, which is 2 stacks and 36. So 2 stacks and 36. We are also gonna need one to activate it. And that should be enough to set up a beacon and start mining, according to what Google says. Okay, if we go now to like a random place to start digging, I've dug through multiple caves, but I don't think it's gonna matter that much. And if it is, we're gonna keep digging straight down until we get to the beacon. And then we're gonna have the beacon turned on, we're gonna want to have this, and now I believe, yeah, we have haste. Oh, it's only haste 1. Okay, now this is way faster than it was before, and I don't mind that we use the diamond because we already got 50 without even doing anything. Okay, we're gonna want to have the inventory cleared out. So we're gonna have this one for the ores, this one for the deep slate, this one for the deep slate, this one for... Actually, if we're gonna do that, if anything, then I'm gonna do it this way, where this one is for the random items, and then the rest are gonna be for the deep slate. Okay, and now I'm just gonna mine a lot of deep slate, I guess. Yeah, we're just gonna want to fill up, let's say, as many shulker boxes as we can in theory, but like, let's say 5 to 10 shulker boxes is gonna be about how much I'm aiming for. Okay, so this is actually massive. Whilst digging the deep slate, I got a wandering trader who had a cactus, and I have not been able to find any deserts yet, but I would like to get a bunch of cactus, so I'm gonna get as many as I can. Let's get as many as he will trade us. Okay, that's good enough for now. Yeah, we got 8 cactus, which is honestly really good. Yeah, it's awesome. We can now use these to build a farm in the future to get an infinite amount of cactus, but now we just have the beginning of it, so yeah, that's actually insanely good. Okay, and I believe that now, yep, that's our 6 shulker box of deep slate. We got 6 full of deep slate, which I think should be enough. We also got quite a bit of blackstone, so I think together it should be enough for the base. If not, then we can come back and do this whole thing. But I also want to show that this is a random shulker box of random items. But also I want to show this shulker box. We got almost 2 stacks of diamonds, 4 stacks of lapis, like 10 stacks of redstone. I decided to keep the gold and iron as ores. Mainly, I did accidentally break a couple of gold, but I feel like maybe we want to use them as building blocks one day, and if not, then we can always break them with a fortune pickaxe. And I think this will be very helpful. Now let's craft it all up and put it in the chest. And now we're back to having quite a few diamonds, which were here, and we can put the lapis here for now. It is generally going to be in the chest at home, and here we have now over a stack of redstone blocks, which is going to be very helpful in building more projects in the future. We're gonna want to put these and this back in the shulker box. I'll probably break this beacon into later, but another thing I wanted to do was enchant my armor now, because we do have a lot of lapis and we obviously have a ton of XP from the gold farm. So together I believe we can now enchant our armor, get protection 4, and then go to the mending villager and get some mending books for armor. We do have like 2 left, but I feel like we should probably get a couple more. Yeah, okay, so let's take this. We're also gonna want to take out the chest plate, so let's see. Maxed out armor and tools. So we got the best netherite armor and the best netherite. Oh, actually, we do need to really quickly do that. And now we have the best armor and tools. Now it does look a little weird because everything is broken. Also, we need another Unbreaking 3 book, which, don't worry, I have a lot of. And now we have all Unbreaking 3 mending on our elytras. We've got God armor and God tools. And yeah, that's perfect. I'm gonna go heal it in the gold form, and that's probably going to call it a day. And then next thing, we're gonna start building the farm, because we have all of the resources for building the farm, right? Like, all of these are prismarine. These are the different version of prismarine, like lanterns, bricks, and dark prismarine. And all of this is deep slate, and these are a couple of rogue ones. So we got all the blocks, we got the god armor and tools. I'm gonna get everything fixed up and then we are done. We got everything we wanted to do. Okay, so I put everything in the chest here. Before transferring all of these shulker boxes into the base, I would like to first pick out an area. So let's just take the bottle of water. Now the base is going to be 200 by 200 blocks. So we're gonna want to have a massive area. And I feel like the ocean would be great for this because it's a prismarine themed base. And I think we have this area here should be more than enough, more than big enough for everything, I feel like, right? Like this definitely is over 200 by 200. So yeah, we're gonna get started. I'd like to transfer all the materials over to that area and then get started with the build. Okay, so I'm done with the first layout for the first layer of the build. Just so you realize how big this thing is. Wait, why are mobs spawning? That's an issue. We're gonna have to fix that. But this is the first layer of the build. Just so you realize how massive this is going to be, this is only the first layer of the build. We're gonna have to build another, I believe, 100 layers if I did the math right, but there is a good chance I didn't. This should be 200 by 200, and now the next layer should be way easier because it's just one block less every time. But yeah, let's get right to it. Okay, so second layer is now done. This is starting to get shape. It's very starting to get shape. It's just the beginning. But it is massive. Like you can barely, I don't think you can, maybe I render the whole thing at once, but it's barely rendering the whole thing at once. And yeah, it's just massive. But yeah, let's continue building this thing. Okay, so the third layer is now done. It's getting a little faster every time, but it's... the first layer was definitely the slowest, because I had to count from the thing. But now it's actually pretty simple. All I do is just this, get up a layer, and then spam the blocks. So yeah, let's continue for the fourth layer now. Okay, so we're now done with the fourth layer. Okay, we're now done with layer number 5. It is definitely starting to get a shape, right? Like if we look at it here, you can start to see that this is a massive build, but it also like starting to look like something, you know? Kind of looks like it's beginning to be something, you know? But yeah, let's continue building some more layers. Okay, now it's 10 layers down. As you can see, this is definitely starting to look like something. It's a massive 10 blocks tall pyramid, kind of, because it's not completed yet, so I don't know if it's a pyramid, but it's massive. It's 10 blocks tall. You can barely render it all at once. I think you, like, maybe if you stand in the center, you can render all at once, but it's massive, and it's going to end up being like a full-on pyramid. I cannot wait. But one thing I do want to do is I want to do a jump cut. So I'll just stand here and whoa, that was completely instantly happened. That was crazy. I think that's like 20 layers now. Whoa. I mean, let's try that again. I think like if we stood like right in this block and we look right in this direction. Whoa, that just happened really quickly. We're now 30 layers in. I guess we're gonna just do like some big jump cut because let's see if we can do it again to get to 40. Whoa, that was a fast cut. I guess now we're gonna go to 50. We are now officially halfway done, I think. Like probably more than halfway done considering it just gets smaller every layer. But look at this thing now, it's like, you can actually see how massive it is. Now you might be wondering why I left it as water. It's because it gets really dark in here and mobs might spawn otherwise. Even though we do have a mob switch, I'm not 100% sure it works. But yeah, it is still insane how much progress we've done. But yeah, let's continue. Let's just stand in the special magical spot, look here, and 75. We're 75 layers in. I do believe I got the math right, because it seems like another 25 layers could be the end of it. As you can see, it's now really taking up shape. It's very obvious that it's going to look really cool in my opinion. We still didn't do the floor because I don't know. I don't want the mob to start spawning, and I don't know why the mob switch is not working, but it's definitely not working. But yeah, only 25 layers to go, and they're getting smaller each time, meaning it's actually really few layers. As you can see from the shulker boxes, it's only like these 4 shulker boxes. They're not like completely full even. We've done all of these shulker boxes of Prismarine, which is awesome. Okay, and now we're done, and it started raining right as we finished the final block, but as you can see, this is a massive pyramid. If we go far away, you can not even see the top. It is a massive, massive pyramid. However, as of right now, it's just a hollow shell of a pyramid. I want it to look a little more like something resembling of a base, so that's why we got all the other types of blocks and all of that kind of stuff. So what I'm planning is building massive door. 1 second, I want to fly away so it will look clear. I want to build like massive doors so you can just fly in and out very easily. And I want to build it 1 on each side, so like 4 doors. Maybe decorate the doors a little. And I'd also like to add some like sea lanterns and blackstone as detailing. Yeah, we're gonna do that. I don't really have too much of a plan. I'm kind of just winging it, but I kind of think I know what I want to do. So yeah, let's do it. Okay, so this is now the door. I feel like it's big enough to easily fly in, whilst not being too big to remove from the side of the entire build. Now you might notice that it's not directly on the floor, and that's because I do want to have the floor a little higher, because I have plans and stuff to do below the floor. But yeah, I also put a beacon here. I thought it would reach the entire area, but it only reaches like half of it or something, like the top half. I don't know. Anyways, we do have the door now. I had to use some TNT to do most of it, but now that I have the size down, I might add some more beacons in the corners to do more of them. But I think this is looking pretty good. I don't know if I love the fact that it's outlined with dark prismarine. I might want to try like adding some shading to it with some prismarine bricks around the dark prismarine, or some sea lanterns or something. But we're gonna figure out the final detailing later. For now, I do like the way that it looks. The size is something I really worried about. I had to shrink it down a little. I originally made it a little too big, but I think now it looks pretty good. So yeah, now we're gonna put it on the other 3 sides. Then we're gonna decorate the rest of the pyramid, because it's still like pretty bland, I feel like. Okay, the doors are now complete. I had to take all the gold from the gold farm, but we now have all 4 doors. As you can see, we can get in and out from every direction of this base. They're all, I hope, the same size. I hope it's the same size. I believe it's the same size. I wrote down the coordinates and everything, so I believe it's the same size. Now we're not gonna do the interior today, but I do want to make sure the entire exterior looks good, and for now it's still a little bland. I would like to add rows of sea lanterns at the corners, and then like do a cool design with blackstone around it. I think that would look pretty awesome. So I'm gonna do that. Okay, so for now I came out with this design. We added a line of lanterns with deep-set slabs on the corners, and this like eye thing in the middle. I feel like it's a nice detail while not making it like too distracting. I also tried to spam a bunch of sea lanterns, so I added this another line here. I feel like it separates the eye a little more, but also it gives more lighting. I also surrounded the door with more sea lantern slabs, which I feel like will make it look even better, whilst also making sure mobs won't spawn. I believe this is lit up enough to where mobs won't spawn. If not, I think I will add maybe like some more sea lantern stuff on the sides here. I'll see at night if mobs spawn here, maybe, but for now I'm going to do this on all the other 4 sides, because for now it's still looking like this. So yeah, I definitely like this design a lot more than this design, so yeah, let's continue. Okay, so it's done. We are now fully done with the base. It's not no interior. I will do that in another episode because I have some cool plans for the interior, but it will take a while. But as you can see, the exterior is now fully done. This is how it looks on every single side, fully lit up, filled with sea lanterns and different kinds of prismarine and a bunch of deep slate. Now we did go a little overboard with some of the material, but we were missing some prismarine bricks and sea lanterns, which is why I had to AFK in the farms for a couple hours. But we did end up getting a little too much deep prismarine and way too much deep slate. But that's not an issue, it's better to have more than less. But as you can see, we've used all these boxes used to be filled with prismarine. This had a bunch of deep slate, and this was empty twice, I think, and this was empty once. I had to get some materials from the farm. But yeah, it's by far the biggest thing I've ever built. As you can see from the inside, it is massive. There's more than enough room for anything we may ever want. I don't know if it's fully lit up in here. It's probably not. I think like this does not produce anywhere near enough light. But still, we have more than enough room if we ever want to put like a storage system in here, or like a super smelter, or both, or whatever we ever want to have in this. We can have a massive nether portal. We have enough room to do whatever we ever want to do in a mega base, which I feel like is very awesome. It also looks incredible from afar. Now we don't have enough render distance, but if we did that for a second, you can now see the whole thing at once, which looks incredible. We can definitely add a bigger beacon here with all the effects and everything one day. But yeah, this is just awesome. I love the way it turned out. And yeah, I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, not forget to leave a like and subscribe and turn on notification. And until the next time, goodbye.